Hey Joyce, hey Patty. I've got a fun treat for us today and a very special guest with me. We are, I don't know, maybe 6 inches of snow here in Rolling Meadows in the Chicago area. We're on snow day, and I have a very special guest here crafting with me. We're going to make some cute little treats for you. We're going to give everybody a minute to get in here, and then I'll introduce my special guest. Hey Margie. I bet you guys, hey April, I bet you guys want to know who my special guest is. I have my favorite YouTuber here with me today, and we're doing Facebook Live, showing him a few things, a few tricks that he can use for YouTube and for Facebook Live, and we're going to craft with you today. All right, looks like we've got a couple of people joining us. This is the fun project that we're going to make today. I'll show you the details. So if you hang around Kitchen Table Stamper, you know that I am doing some spring craft shows. And this is one of the projects that I'm working on so that I can mass produce and take them to the craft fairs. I've got these peanut butter dog biscuits, and Link and I gave away my special guest. We dipped them into some vanilla candy coating, and we're bagging them up. Oh, Dolores is here. Dolores might only be here for a little bit because she's on lunch break. That's all right. We're glad you're here, Dolores. This is what we're making, and I will archive it and do a project sheet and everything, so you'll be able to find us later if you got to get back to work. Here we go. We got more people coming in to join us. That's awesome. All right, are you guys ready to hear a little bit about my special guest today? So, did you see you got a heart? Our special guest today is Lincoln from the YouTube channel Wet Link the Beast. Lincoln, say hello.
Hello.
Lincoln is my nephew, and he is a YouTuber. So I thought, perfect on a snow day when there's no school, he should come and join me, and we'll do a little Facebook Live together. So he and I are both YouTubers, and I do Facebook Live, but he doesn't. So I said, why don't you come do Facebook Live with me today and get some experience? So he's going to add not just YouTube to his repertoire, but he's going to know how to do some Facebook Live when he's done. So we're excited to craft these fun little treats for you today. All right, well, we're waiting for some more people to join us. I am going to go ahead and walk you through the Stampin' Up! Products that we use to make these treats. I should show you first. The dog biscuits are peanut butter ones I got at the store, and we're just using a vanilla candy coating on them. It's something that I see on gourmet dog biscuit sites all the time. They do this little vanilla candy coating. I have a friend, her name was Jill. We used to do craft fairs together, and she did these, and they were so cute and sold like crazy. So that was like 8 years ago, though. Oh, Diana says, I like what you did with the banner. Isn't that fun? Just a cute way to shake it up. Hey, Linda. All right, so let's go through the Stampin' Up! Supplies for this, and then Link and I are going to get crafting with you. Oh, you know what? While we're waiting for some people to come in, Link, why don't we talk about how we did our treats? Okay, so Link and I did these peanut butter dog biscuits. We dunked them in the melted vanilla candy coating, and I'm doing them for the craft fair, so I'm doing kind of a medium dog breed size. But Link has a dog. Link, what's your dog's name?
His name is Diesel.
Uh-huh. And is Diesel a big dog or a little dog?
A little.
Okay, come on in here and get in here and show him. How big is Diesel? Tell us. Show us and tell us how many pounds he is.
So,
get in there. Let people see you're here.
How many pounds he is? He's 2 pounds.
Uh-huh. And how big would you say he is?
He will stay about this big.
Uh-huh.
And this high.
Uh-huh.
So, he stays that little. And he stays that little.
Okay, so since he's a little dog, what did we do for his treats? Bring your treats in and show him.
So we cut them.
Uh-huh.
So he can eat them.
Yep, we'll still have to break them up, won't we?
Yeah, because they're too little.
Yep, so that's what we're doing. Link's going to make a special little treat for Diesel, and he's using some of the little broken dog bones for that. And I'm doing crafting for a very special friend. I'm waiting to show up. Hey, Katie. I'm actually waiting for another Katie to show up because Katie has access to my biggest fan, her dog Benny. So if you don't know about Katie and Katie's dog Benny, then you need to get on the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social Facebook group and check out my biggest fan, Benny. We're going to make sure that when we see Katie get in here, we say hello to Benny. Hi, Benny. In case you're watching on the replay, I'm making you a treat, buddy. I don't know if you can have my peanut butter dog biscuits. Benny's sister, Katie's daughter, is allergic to peanuts, so I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to try to get these to Benny, my biggest fan anyways. And Katie says, hi, Patty. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Katie. It's good to see you guys here. All right, so Stampin' Up! Products used to make this project include, let's do punches because they're on top. I'm using the Starburst punch from Stampin' Up! And we are going to frame Miss Bella with that Starburst. This one looks more like Miss Bella, I think, than this one. Maybe. I don't know. Cutie. But we're going to frame Miss Bella with the Starburst. And we're going to punch her out with a 2-inch circle punch. These two coordinate. Ah, look at this. All right. Then we're going to use a couple of stamp sets here. I've got Bella and Friends. And both of these images work great in the 2-inch circle. I've also got banners for you. I love this set, particularly this banner. This has gotten a lot of miles in my craft room because it's perfect underneath these starburst circles, the scallop circles, and it just makes a fun little embellishment. So we're going to use that stamp, and we're going to cut it with the coordinating bunch of banners framelits. And then I'm using the Lots of Labels framelits for our bag topper. We're going to use the second largest label, score it in half, and it gives kind of an interesting shape topper for our treat bag. I am going to use Calypso Coral and Memento ink for my project. And Lincoln is going to use Lemon Lime Twist ink and Memento ink for his project. So have both. See how we did our banners a little bit different. There's the Lemon Lime Twist. There's the Calypso Coral. Cardstock for the project includes Whisper White for Stampin' Bella. She's in a 2-inch circle, so you'll need about 2.5 inches wide scrap. And then about 2.5-inch wide scrap of Bermuda Bay for the Starburst Punch. I've got some Lemon Lime Twist for Link's banner and some Calypso Coral for mine. Hey, Gail. What's Diana say? Diana says that they're doggy people, and these are so cute, right? I think anybody would smile. My friend Tira. Hi, Tira. I don't know if you're here or if you're going to catch me on the replay, but she has a retired Stampin' Up! Set that has a rocking horse, and the rocking horse had a couple of different animals, and one of the things that you could do with the different animals in the set was put bunny ears on the animals, and so she's bringing me that set with the bunny ears so I can do a couple of Bella with bunny ears for the craft fairs too, in case somebody wants to put these little treats in their doggy's Easter basket or make it an Easter treat. Gail says hi. Oh, Gail, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in real life in so long. I miss you, sister. All right, so let's get started with our project. It looks like we got quite a few watching now, and we've got our work cut out for us. Oh, let me talk about the Designer Series paper we're using today, and I'm going to let Lincoln pick his. I went with this dot pattern from the Bubble and Fizz Designer Series paper. This is the Designer Series paper, and it is free with a $50 purchase during celebration. You cannot buy this paper, but you can get it for free when you purchase some of the other supplies I'm using. Oh, you can go ahead and read them off. If you see comments, read them off to me. Just tell me who it is, you know, Gail, and then say Gail says.
Gail says, miss you too.
Awesome. All right, so then, Lincoln, I got a couple of different patterns here. We got some bottle caps with Bermuda Bay stripes, multicolor stripe like this one. What else have I got? Stars, Bermuda Bay stars, little bottles. We've got some, what do we call this? Like hexagon, like a beehive. You like that one? Or no, like honeycomb, right? Honeycomb. You want to do the honeycomb one? All right, so Link's going to use the honeycomb, and I'm going to use the multicolor dot. And I think what we'll do first is stamp our banner. so that we can do our die cutting all at once, because we're going to die cut the label and the banners after we stamp them. Ready to do a little stamping with me, Link?
Yeah.
All right, on your feet and come on over here, and let's do this thing. Here is a Stampin' Pierce mat. Lisa says, hello from Wisconsin. Hello, Lisa. Do you guys have snow day too? I got Lincoln home on a snow day. He's my nephew, and we're stamping together. Got about, what, 6 inches of snow probably? Yeah.
It's going to be 12.
Yeah, it just keeps on snowing too. All right, so we've got our banner from our Banners for You set in Lemon Lime Twist ink. And Link's going to go ahead and stamp that on his Lemon Lime Twist paper. And I'm going to stamp it with Calypso Coral on Calypso Coral. All right, Link, just like I showed you, man. Light taps, hold the ink pad with one hand and the stamp with the other. And just tap, 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 tap. I'll get in there too. There you go. Don't miss the end there.
Should I move it down a
Yep,
little?
exactly. There you go. All right, let me help you get that corner there real quick. See? All right, now remember, press down, but not too hard. Go ahead, 2 hands, get in there.
Right there.
And then just hold it and let the ink transfer. Push into that pad just a little bit. All right. And then when you're ready, lift up and reveal your image. Ha! Like a boss! Give me 5. Lincoln stamped that like a boss, didn't he? Okay, what is Linda saying to us? I'll clean the stamp and stamp mine. Will you? You get comments. Racine?
Racine and
Kenosha and Milwaukee. Oh, it looks like they got snow up there too.
Snow day in Wisconsin, Linda says.
Yep. So we're not the only ones home. We've decided at Kitchen Table Stamper that we are going to make it a crafty weekend. I've got shows coming up. It's all crafting all the time over here since we're snowed in. All right, now, Link's done his banner. Let me do mine in the Calypso Coral. Lincoln, it turned out awesome. You got lots of thumbs up and hearts.
Thanks.
All right, so here is Calypso Coral. And give that a stamp. All right, get those out of the way. Next up is die cutting. Link, are you ready? We're gonna have to run 2 passes. So you wanna grab the machine right here and put it up in view. I'll clear the rest of this stuff out. All right, Lincoln and I practiced this before we got live with you. Now let's see if we can get her done. How's it look? Let's get our treats out of the way. Lisa's from Appleton. Oh, do it that way. All right, so we got our big shot and it's set up for die cutting, which means that we have our platform. Oh, look! I just saw Katie. You know what Katie means, Link? Katie means that Benny's here, and Benny's my biggest fan. Hi, Benny. Is that you? Wait till you see what I'm making for you. All right, so we got a platform, a thin die adapter, and we've got a cutting pad. Now, where did I put those dies, Link? There they are, underneath the Simply Scored. And we can run this one through. How about I set you up and you crank it? Feel comfortable with that? Okay, so we're going to put this guy on like that. We'll add the top to our sandwich. We're making a sandwich. Oh, you're up a little high. There we go. And then what we do is we give it a push the sandwich, and it'll make the handle start to turn. Well, I'll go for a second and watch what it does. And then you know which way to turn the machine. Did you see that? All right, keep cranking. It's all you, man. It's all Link power from here on out. Katie says Benny says hi. Hi, Benny. Are you crafting with me today, man? If you guys don't know who Benny is, go check out Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social on Facebook, and you'll know. All right, lift it up there, Link, and pop out your piece. Good? How's it look?
Good.
Excellent. I got one more for you. Are you ready? I'm going to give you about 3 1/4 inches wide here of your honeycomb paper. And we're going to put the top on our sandwich. All right, then we'll give it a push, and that'll show which way the handle wants to go. See how it's turning back towards you? Now keep on cranking. Lincoln power. Well done, man. Yep, keep turning until it clicks. And then pop it out just like you did the other one. All right.
It was already popped out.
Uh-huh, there it is. We'll put your piece over there. Here's the magnet. You want to put the die back on the magnet? And I'll take your scrap. Look at us. It's like a dance. There's your magnet. All right. And I'll take this part and just pop that die right on the magnet so we don't lose it. All right. One last bit of die cutting here. You can put that on the thing behind us so we don't lose it. We're going to pop out my banner. Oh, no. Lincoln did his perfect. I just knocked mine out of place. All right. I think I got it back in place there. Live videos, sometimes you just got to roll with it. All right. Okay, Benny, as soon as I'm done die cutting, I'm going to show you what I'm making for you. All right. There's our banner pieces. Die cutting done. Mission accomplished. Now, let's get our projects back in the picture. This is what we're making today. And it is time for us to do some more stamping. So, like, you've got an image of Bella here and a Memento ink. Let's get you in the camera. You're going to stamp Bella on your Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to do the same. Ready? So for this one, we've got, instead of a polymer stamp, like the banner was, we have a rubber stamp, and the rubber has cushion underneath the rubber, so we don't need a stamp and pierce mat. We just need to open up your ink pad. And then light taps. There you go. I'll get that one. Good. And then check. Make sure you got good ink coverage. And then we'll stamp Miss Bella on our Whisper White. Remember, we hold for a second and let the ink transfer. And there she is. Oh, Linda says she missed the very beginning. What's white on the dog bones? And that is a vanilla candy coating. How do you feel about that one? Good? You ready to color it? All right, here's your lid for your ink pad. I'll take your stamp. We'll put it aside to clean it. All right.
Messed up a little bit.
No, there's no messing up. There's only opportunities to embellish. All right, so we're going to bring in some Stampin' Blends markers here, and we're going to color our Bellas. Let me show you what colors we're going to use. I've got, let's put them together how they belong. All right, so we've got a color lifter so that we can get all those highlights on Bella. We've got the Smoky Slate, dark and light. We've got Daffodil Delight. We've got Bermuda Bay and light Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral and light Calypso Coral, and then we've got the skin tones. We've got ivory and bronze. All right, you ready, Link? I'll give you ivory and bronze. We'll put the grays in between us, and we'll get going. All right, so Link, when you're using a Stampin' Blends marker, there's a skinny little line right here, and that means that there's a little bullet point that you're going to have lots of control. There's a wide line right here, and that means you're going to have a brush, and the brush will give you wide or thin lines, and it'll color in bigger areas with a little bit more efficiency. And I'm going to use the little brush tip, and I'm going to just make little, like fur, little, like feather strokes. And I'm making a little gray Bella. You're going to make yours look a little more like Diesel, or like a German Shepherd, maybe.
German Shepherd slash... No.
Okay, so we're starting with the lighter color here, and I'm using the light Smoky Slate, and I'm just flicking the color around the edge of my little Bella here. I'm going to make a shadow where the little heart is, color in the neck. Just push until it snaps and pull it off. See?
This one's not.
Well, you want me to give it a hard push for you?
Sure.
See? There you go. All right, so I'm going in, and we're just going to color up. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to do some very light blending here, and Link's going to color his little Bella up while we work together. So I'm going to make him a little gray dog. And you see I'm leaving some white highlights around the face especially, and where Bella would be out in the open. All right, so there's the light Smoky Slate. I'm going to steal the dark one from you. So I did light, now I'm going to flick some of the dark one. And at the ends of the fur here, underneath the collar, underneath the pennant. There's going to be a little shadow down the back of Bella's legs. So I'm drawing that in. And at Bella's belly. More little flicking marks here. Are these refillable, says Linda. And Becky says hi. Hi, Becky.
Hey.
These are not refillable. They are $4.50, so they're an excellent price point, but when they run out, you replace your Stampin' Blends. And at $4.50, that's not a bad deal. The other thing is, too, you'll notice as I'm coloring, I'm just putting a little bit of this darker one in there. I coated with the light, and then I'm going to go back to the light and I'm going to blend it in. So your light colors are going to run out faster than your darker colors because you're going to use more ink. And so you'll be replacing those more often. Your darker colors you probably won't ever replace unless you do a lot of coloring. Okay, so I've blended the darker with the light. Now to add a little bit of subtleness where we blend into the white, I'm using the color lifter and just kind of streaking where the white goes into the lighter color. So there's our little Bella. Pretty quick and easy. I think she looks pretty good. I like your little Bella too. I'm going to go back with the dark one more time and make sure that I don't lose those little shadows where things will be dark.
A little bit more lighter.
That's all right. Keep coloring. That's what Stampin' Blends are all about. Here's a little color lifter. All right. So I got a darker little gray dog, a lighter little gray dog, whatever you like. All right, so now Link's going to finish coloring up his Bella, and I'm going to punch my Bella with the circle punch here. While Link's coloring Bella, I'm going to show you one more fun little piece. Where's that Bella and Friends set? I'm going to reach over here for a minute, Link. Okay, so here's Bella and Friends. Link is using this Bella. I'm using this Bella. I'm going to grab this little cupcake here and color that one up real quick. So I'm going to use my scrap. I think that sometimes we love our pets so much and we like to acknowledge their birthdays. So I'm making some little bags with Bella and a cupcake so that they can be used to acknowledge Doggy's birthday. Sherry says that she agrees they're so cute. The treats, Sherry? Or the Bella and Friends stamp set? Okay, so I stamped my little cupcake with Memento. And now we're going to get some of these other colors in here. We used our neutrals and we colored our dog. Now I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight and I'm going to color the flame on my candle. And I'm going to grab the Calypso Coral and color the frosting on my cupcake. There you go. Get in there and do the little collars and stuff. You're doing a good job there. Are you having fun with the Stampin' Blends?
Yeah.
They're kind of cool, aren't they? They smell different than other kinds of markers, don't they? Because they're alcohol-based, so they're a little... They smell a little different, but not strong, right? Okay. So I'm doing my cupcake with the ivory and the bronze, and I think I'm going to put a little shadow on the frosting right where the candle's sitting, so it casts a little shadow, and then I'm going to blend that in. Of course, you can blend as much or as little as you like with the Stampin' Blends. No matter what you do with the Stampin' Blends, you're going to be successful. All right, so then I'm going to color Miss Bella's collar with the light Calypso Coral and the little tag with Daffodil Delight. Here you go, Link. Are you ready to punch your dog out?
Yep.
Okay, I showed you how to do it. You're going to line up like you're looking through the mirror or through the window. And then when you're ready to punch, you want to make sure your hands are big and wide around the punch like you're holding a big greasy cheeseburger. Because if you hold it close like this, you can pinch your hands in the punch, all right?
Okay.
Want to give it a try?
Sure.
All right. While Link's punching out Bella, I'm going to make us some space to work. Well done, man. I liked that grip you had on that punch there. All right, so now we need to, before we put too much more in the space, let's grab the Simply Scored and work on our labels. Remember how I showed you the label? We want to get a nice smooth fold across the top, so we're going to get the Simply Scored. And where's your little label? Here's your label. Remember I showed you we're going to put it along the edge, and then we're going to find 1 1/4 and go down 1 1/4. Here's your stylus. You want me to do mine first and show you again?
Sure.
All right, where did I put my label? Do you see it? Uh-oh. All right, I'll look around just a little bit more. While I'm doing that, why don't you tell them about how we're going to cut down our bag just a little bit. And here's a pair of scissors. Can you show them how we're going to take and cut that off about that much all the way across? Okay. All right, you do that, and I'll see what I can do about my label. We looked under here, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I might have to cut another one.
So for the cutting, you have to cut it where it's almost the top, but not close to the top.
Why are we cutting it, Link? What was happening?
Because when you cut it, the picture of the dog will go right here. And then for the outline, it'll go up to the bones.
And then our bag isn't all wiggly, right? Otherwise, our bag was a little floppy if we left that extra like 1/2 inch on the top of the bag. And this is a clear bag that's the size to fit like a note card. A 3.5 by 5 note card and envelope fits in this bag. I have tons of them because of the craft fairs. If you want a clear bags number, I can put that in the tutorial. All right, so I've got my little label, and it's against the side of the Simply Score tool. This is the second largest label, and if you score down at 1 1/4, it's going to score this label right in half, so you get a nice neat fold. See that, Link? So you just put the little ball in the track, and you just slowly and carefully move down the label. Think you can do that? Here's 1 1/4. And I'll get you a little, then you can see that you got the right mark. Go ahead and score your label.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You got it. Real gentle so you don't tear the paper. And, yep, keep it along the edge. You're rocking it, man. There you go. See, once you get going, it's easy to keep it in the track, isn't it? Okay. Now we've got a bone folder hanging around in this bucket, I think. Will you see if you can find the bone folder in there? I showed you that one, that tool, right? Any luck? There it is. All right. So this is a bone folder, and we're going to just run that along this crease here and make sure that we get a nice straight fold. Hey, hey. I see somebody just came in and watching us. Hey, E.
Hi.
All right, good. Now, Link and I are making these today, E. Let's get them back in the picture here. All right, so you're done with your bone folding? Now we're going to take our stapler. Remember the tip I showed you? We're going to put the bag in the topper, that little label that we just folded in half. We're going to center it. But then what are we going to do next before we staple? Remember?
We're going to flip it to the back and staple it right there.
Exactly. And why do we staple it on the back?
So it's smooth.
Exactly. So now we got the smooth staple on the back. Nobody's going to hurt themselves. And we're going to hide this one under our Bella. All right. You ready to staple? My goodness, we're almost done already. All right. So there's our project. This is the one we're working on. Here's our bits. All right. Okay. So Link is stapling his bag from the back side. Remember to turn your bag over. And I just took this little cupcake and I'm going to fussy cut it. And if you watch my videos, you know that when you fussy cut, you're going to cut by moving the paper into the scissor and not moving the scissor around the stamped image. Good? Got it? Rock on, Larry boy. All right. So I cut out my little cupcake. My Bella's sitting there and going to wait for her cupcake. And here we go. We're coming up on the end of it. E says, too cute. Thanks, E. All right. Link, I already punched your Starburst, but now I'm going to punch mine. So I've got this awesome Starburst punch from Stampin' Up's annual catalog. It's new this year in the 2017-18 annual catalog, and I love this. Gives a little bit of excitement. And we are going to snail our Bellas to our Starburst punches. So here's some snail for you, Link. Let's get you in the picture. And I've got some fast views. I'm going to use fast views. Ready? Remember, find the bumps. Put your finger on the top. And then roll. There you go. Is it dispensing for you?
No.
Oh, here, let's go. Okay, so you want to... There you go. See, you'll hear it click. There, see it? All right, now go ahead and put Bella on her little Starburst there. All right, then we can take some dimensionals. I cut them in half already, but I don't know if I cut enough in half. Okay, so turn over your banner, and we're going to put our little banner that we just stamped and die cut onto our package with dimensional adhesive. So we want to put them kind of toward the middle of our little banner here. Link, we want 4 of them so it's well supported, but see how I'm keeping them toward the center? We don't want them too low or too high because we don't want to see the adhesive here or here, okay? So here's some little dimensionals for you. Just tear them apart. There's 3 of them there.
Right there.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And spread them out a little bit so that they'll support your banner. And then you're going to peel this side off because that'll make it sticky on the other side. All right, we're finishing up our treat bags. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Need help peeling them?
I stuck that one.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's good. You rolled it down. It's good.
So, like right here?
Mm-hmm. See? All right, so this is our samples. We can get them in down here. All right, good deal. You need one more little dimensional. All right, there you go. Hey, we got a thumbs up. Thank you. Hi, Monica. Monica's just joining us. Link, get in the view. We want to see you do it. There you go. Good job. This is what we're making, Monica. And I got Link here from YouTube, Wet Link the Beast. He's my nephew. He's a YouTuber. And we're making this fun crafternoon project, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so get your little bag up in here so that we're both in the camera view. Up a little higher. There you go. And then remember, we're going to, over this rough side of the staple, we're going to cover that up with our banner. But before you push it down all the way, make sure you don't see your glue on the other side since you're working on a clear bag. See, then you can push it down. Good, good. Burnish it down, make it stick. Now, more snail for you. You're going to do it again. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Grab your snail, find the rough side on the top here, and put your index finger on the rough side, okay? And then you're going to, on these banner pieces, like a Z, you're going to pull and add a little adhesive. Add a little more. I see it's leaving a trail like a snail. That's why it's called a snail. Awesome. Now you got your sticky. Add your little dog. We are almost done. In fact, you are done. Look at that. Ha fantastic. Look, we're getting a bunch of thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. Thanks for joining us, too. All right, so one more little thing here. I had made a little cupcake while Link was coloring, and I'm going to add just a little bit of dimensionals to the back of my cupcake. So we've got our, I can't get my, you just lost me there for a minute while I was trying to pick the sticky off of my dimensional. All right, so I'm going to do Forest View, and those are in March, and I'll be back at Fremd High School in April, and so this is one of the projects that I'm making for the craft fairs. I'm going to spend my snow day making bunches of these. All right, I think I got it. I'm having dimensional issues. All right, last little touch. There's Bella's cupcake. And there's our projects. We did it, Link. Give me 5, man. All right, thanks for crafternooning with me on this snow day.
You're welcome.
Okay, so a couple of little housekeeping things. If you are interested in placing an order during celebration, you can get some of this fantastic Bubble and Fizz designer series paper that we use today. Monica says, I think people will love them. So cute. People get things for their pets. They definitely do. Pets become part of our family. It's just the way it goes. I got one right here for my buddy Benny. Benny, are you there? Thanks for watching. Let's see here. What else did I want to tell you? So that was Bubble and Fizz, and it's celebration right now. $50 order. You can have the Bubble and Fizz designer series paper free. I know, right? What else do we want to talk about? We talked about craft fairs. The schedule's on the blog. If you want to come and see me, I'm in the Chicago area. If you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my YouTube channel and get subscribed there. I'm Kitchen Table Stamper, and my buddy Link is, you can find him at Wet Link the Beast. How many subscribers did you got right now?
I have 9 subscribers.
All right, let's see if we can get a dozen of subscribers for you, huh? All right, thanks for joining us today, guys.
Elisa says, Luke says hi.
Oh, hey, Luke's watching. Hey, Lukey, are you having a good snow day, buddy? Benny's ears perk up when you talk to him. Ah, Katie, I love that. Oh, man. Can Benny have peanut butter biscuits? I know Benny's sister's allergic because these are peanut butter biscuits and they're dipped in vanilla coating. If Benny can have them, these are for Benny. Here, Benny, I made you a treat, buddy. Thanks for being my biggest fan. Oh, look, we're getting thumbs up. And hearts. Yeah. All right. I love that heart. All right, you guys, we're going to go make some macaroni and cheese and enjoy the rest of our snow day. Thanks for taking some time to craft with us. If there's anything that I can do to help you stay crafty, you can email me, marissa@kitchentablestamper.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels, Wet Link the Beast and Kitchen Table Stamper. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. Enjoy your weekend. All right, Link, sign out, man. Say over and out or something.
Over and out.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great afternoon.